most importantly, Gaddafi came with his female bodyguards.
Greetings to you, sir. Could you please introduce yourself to us?
Okay, my name is Iraj Abeyawardena. I have been in the hospitality industry for the last 40 years. After 40 years, up to 2004, I was very active in the hotels. I worked for Lanka Oberoi, Pegasus Reef, Queen's Hotel Kandy, and then I retired. I am now involved in consultations, training, the hospitality industry, and I am also a member of the Hotel Classification Committee of the SLTDA. So although I retired, I am very active in the industry at the moment.
So, leading to this interview, what do you think of the tourism sector currently?
Well, if you note, we have been under crisis for 83 onwards. So we are immune to crisis, and we are called crisis managers. When I was in the industry, we had to face a lot of crisis, but we came out of it. Now this is a worldwide crisis, not only to Sri Lanka. But I am very positive that we are going to get over this. Maybe it will take about another 6 months, 12 months, but eventually we are going to come out of it. The first 3 months of this year, we had 9,500 arrivals from zero. So the European market is not doing well. We had some from the eastern areas, and we were hoping to get some people from China. It's still on the cards. And then there is a new development which I just heard a few days ago. There is a possibility of Israelis coming in here as tourists, because Israel is one country that is zero, and they have found so many remedies. So I think our travel agencies are working with the agencies there, and hopefully we will get some people coming from there. And India, though India is in a crisis situation, it's a massive country. So we are still, possibilities are there that we might be able to get some people from there.
Understood.
We are confident. I personally very confident, and I know the SLTDA chairperson is very confident, and hopefully things will improve.
All right. So, leading to the next question, what do you think is the biggest difference that you see then and now in the hospitality industry?
Well, when we were in the hospitality industry, I started my career I came from overseas in 1976, joined Oberoi. At that time there was no Google. That time we didn't have computers, laptops. We had to do all our work, menu planning, menu engineering, everything we had to do on our own. Today it's different. You want to get a menu recipe, you just go into Google and you Google it and you get how to prepare it, the ingredients. But at our time, no. So we learned the hard way. Then if you take the kitchen staff had to make their own stocks, sauces, soups. Today, unfortunately, there are a lot of companies selling powder. What has happened is, this is my personal opinion, quality has gone down. Our people don't know how to make a stock, because they are all into this packeted, and then you make your stock. So what we learned long years ago is applicable today. Today I can go to any hotel and say this is the way to make a stock, because we learned. But the present generation, unfortunately, doesn't have that capacity.
All right. So before we get into the academic side of questions, would you be able to share a fond memory from your hospitality days?
Well, I have so many memories. You see, when I came down, I did my degree in Hungary, Budapest, a hospitality degree. I came in 76 January, and I joined the Lanka Oberoi then, which was one of the best 5-star hotels. And in August 76, we had the non-aligned conference, chaired by late Honorable Sirima Oban. We had more than 100 heads of state in one table. We had a state banquet, I was taking part in that. I can name you at least 50 people who stayed in our hotel, and it was an experience. Gaddafi, Gandhi, Makarios, Castro, they were all in one banquet table where they were hosted. That is one experience I had. I will never forget it, because in this country you will never get 100 heads of state in one place, which is unique. And Oberoi was the main hotel. All the suites were given to the heads of state. And the most importantly, Gaddafi came with his female bodyguards. It was a unique experience for us. We had never seen these people before.
All right, that was amazing. I think that was an insightful experience as well. So, okay, leading to the academic side of questions, what major difference do you see in a general MBA and an MBA specialized in hospitality?
Okay, the general MBA has 4 major subjects plus 2 elective subjects. That's it. Now for the hospitality, there is the 4 general subjects. In addition, we are doing hospitality based subjects for each of these subjects. Now if you take financial management, there will be the core subject. In addition, we are doing 8 hours of additional hospitality finances. What is the difference between the general and the hospitality? That is one. Then the next one is human resource management. You have the general, then again we do another 8 hours of human resource management in hospitality industry. Today, you know, the biggest problem we have is the hospitality is the human resources. We are trying to get at least 15 to 20% females into the industry. So we are doing that. Then when you take the marketing also we are doing the main marketing subjects plus another 8 hours of additional marketing for the hospitality industry. What is the MICE market? What are the different markets? What is, what do you call this? Specialty tourism, types of marketing in the hospitality industry, destination marketing, we all do that as a specialty for the hospitality MBA. That's why we are calling specialized. Then in addition, we are having special value-added classes dealing with main core subjects of the hospitality industry. We have the accommodation management that we are talking of front office. Then we have food and beverage management, biodiversity in economics and ecotourism, community tourism, food safety, menu engineering, kitchen operations, and hotel engineering management. Now, a lot of people don't understand the hotel management engineering section. It is different. We have to make sure the water purity, storage factor, the energy saving. So for all these subjects, we have specialty people in the industry who are doing it. For instance, the hotel engineering management is done by Mr. Vijita Perera, who is one of the leading hotel engineers in Sri Lanka. He is doing 8 hours. I myself is doing some food and beverage based subjects. Then we have Mr. Amal Nanakkara, who is doing the human resources. We have Mr. Shafiq Muhammad doing marketing, and Palita Sudharman doing the accounting part of it. So it's a complete product that we offer into the hospitality industry compared to the normal general hospitality industry. In addition to the 4 modules which I was talking about, there are 2 elective modules again based for the hospitality industry. That is sustainability in tourism and hospitality industry. Next one is intercultural leadership in the hospitality industry. Both these subjects are done by Dr. Malraj Kiriella, who is also a very veteran in the hospitality industry.
They say when there is uncertainty, there is opportunity. What advice could you give someone who's listening to this,
Well-
who's working in the hospitality industry, and who's a little reluctant to enter?
Okay. Uncertainty, opportunity. Now there is an opportunity. There are 6,000 new hotel rooms coming up in Colombo, all top end. HTC from India, Marriott, JW Marriott, Ritz-Carlton, Intercontinental, Ramada. Those are the top hotels that are coming up, which will open within the next 1.5 years. Now, where do they find staff? Are we going to allow them to bring people from India, Philippines, Bangladesh? No, I don't agree. We have talent in this country, we have to harness it, which we are not doing. Now, that is why I was very keen to do this hospitality specialized in the MBA, because there are a lot of young people who are in the industry who need some kind of paper qualification to move up in their lives. Because all these international chains look for that. So with their experience, if they can do the MBA, specialized in the MBA hospitality, they have a good opportunity of getting employed in one of the top companies.
Understood. And my last question to you, sir, is who do you propose this MBA in hospitality specialization? Who is it for?
Everybody in the industry, hotels, travel arms, travel agents, industry, other areas where there are people linked to the hospitality industry, because we have core modules 4 plus the additional modules which will help them to improve their employability. And also, if the hotel gives us more than 5 people, we will give a special discount. Any company that gives more than 5, we have a special discount program. We have the NDB bank coming with us, who is giving 12 months interest-free loans. 5 years interest-free loans, very small interest. So I know that we are undergoing a very lean period. And we also have modules where you pay in 12 months. Our total amount can be paid in 12 months. We have the local component plus the amount that has to be paid to the university. And talking about the university, in selecting people and marking, they don't allow any kind of mischief to come in marking. So that's why we are here, that's why people come to us, because of the university we have selected. We don't go with all universities, we select good universities and produce good students, good graduates. And I also must say our panel of lecturers are the best. People who have done the program always come to us and tell, and they recommend people. So what I say to the hospitality industry, come join us. I am available here, you can come and talk to me anytime you want. I can explain the whole thing. And the most important thing is classes are online every 7 weeks. No examinations, only assessments. What more do you want?
Could you also talk about the awarding body and IIHE's part in it?
Well, IIHE is started in 1996. We have established ourselves as one of the best programs that they, do it in here. We are also ECG approved. So we have more than 1,000 graduates over the last 1996 to last 25 years. We are celebrating 25 years today. We are very particular about the product that we do, product we sell, and our lecture panel. We have one of the best, not that because I am around, we have the best lecture panel. Even for the hospitality, you can ask anybody about the people whom I spoke about. They are well known in the industry. I have selected people who have been in the industry, who have experience, hands-on experience. So when they do lectures, they are not only going to talk theory, they are going to talk of their experiences to the people. I will talk of my experience. So that is the advantage they have in doing the hospitality with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome.